Hey, it's Soul, and I invite you to join me and check out housing creations from World of Warcraft players far and wide. This series is a celebration of creativity. It's a place where you can share your home, your bar or cafe, a work of art, your slice of the World of Warcraft. These tours are done over live stream where the audience joins me to explore, appreciate, and have a few laughs. Enjoy the tours, and if you'd like to share your creations, fill out the form in the video description and we'll see you around Azeroth. Here we are at Lethalpotato, and we're immediately greeted to this very, not a hodgepodge, but like, because it's like undyed, it has this odd personality of being like sort of mismatched, but at the same time, okay, there's some cool things happening here. The house has been obviously extended in certain ways. You know, we got one or more wagons that are being set up. And here's a cool way of how they obscured the wheels. They just created like a whole shed kind of spot. So like here's like an overhang. And then here is what I believe like some, I forget what kind of walls, maybe Gilnean walls that help to like line this up. Cause you can see how this is like the normal house brick, but then here's like the walls that are being set up here too. And we see it being done multiple times with different methods to, you know, create a little bit more personality for it. See, we kind of like ran out of budget, but you see, actually this gives us a good opportunity to like see what the intent is here. So you can see these walls that are being like phased in. And then here we have the walls that also obscure like another wagon, another different kind of wagon on top again. But now we have like this little like inside area, which I can't fit in, to add like a little bit more to it. That's pretty cool. Things immediately open up to like this kind of like indoor but semi-outdoor spots, and we're just dropped in and we're flanked by lots of green. Okay, good use of the berries here to create like this kind of circular space in the middle. I like this. This works out really well to create, you know, they double up as benches, but they also create, you know, just kind of like this smoother opening as we like go from spot to spot. Like it makes it look big, as if we're going into like a dungeon or something like that. Because you could have like your 5 people here, and then it's like, all right, grab trash. You grab hella trash that's over there. You line a side over here, or you jump over the fence, and then they all come, you know. So, oh, this looks sick. This portal-looking thing here. I'll try to go through this thing later. I'm not sure if I can go through it actually. It looks as if, you know, whatever that is, that's what's through the portal, and that comes off really well. What is this actually? Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what this is. I mean, that's... Okay, it's clickable. So what is it? Oh, I think this is the portal opposite the entrance is the exit door. But it just looks cool. Oh, so it's a Death Knight Forge. That's a really neat lighting effect, though. But it's meant to kind of go to the Emerald Dream because it's flanked by like trees and growth and stuff. I mean, that's the whole centerpiece of it, too. I love these, how these fences are used, because these are trellises. I'm pretty sure. These are trellises that are just kind of sunk down with planks as the bases to create this sort of garden fence effect. Oh, dude, check this out. Ooh. Oh, this looks sick. Dude, check it out. So we got walls, you know, so we're in a stairwell room, but, you know, and this is all just for like visuals, but dude, check it out. Actually, no, we can climb up. I don't think I want to take too much time trying to get up, but this is so well done. This is, oh snap, man, this is so cool. It pulls off such a cool vibe because you have multiple waterfalls going in. Yeah, this is sick. Like, I would love to get like sounds coming in here. You know, the sounds of like water dripping on rock and everything. That'd be so cool. And here we have like this modest shrine, like right here in the middle. Here we have what might be a secret shelf. Guess what it is? Ooh! And this opens up purple. We're in the experiment room. And we're about to get shot. We're in another stairwell room. But in this case, yeah, 1, we're about to get shot. But 2, we have, yo, is that like the king of lobsters up there? So the lobster king is up there. So he will destroy all intruders. That is the vibe I'm getting from it. A lot of little pieces going on in there. There's like yeah, we have a shrine. And okay, does this lead up? I don't think this leads anywhere because that's just a bed. Yeah, that's just a bed. Anyway, don't mess with the masters. This is like the secret boss room. It'd be cool if we could see like animals or something like that. You know, experiments being conducted here. Because otherwise, this is cool. You know, having these tubes or these pipes that are also being used as containment cells of sorts. That's that's neat and freaking hilarious. So what a contrast, right? We have different ideas that are being shared here. You know, the cool portal on this side, the really impressive waterfall slash jumping puzzle, and then the crab boss, or I'm sorry, lobster boss that's up here. Now, I am very curious to like see if I'm not sure if I missed anything here when I was like trying to get up. I'm going to try one more time. I think this is the only way. So let's give it a go. Do I need to jump on that? I feel like I need to jump on that. Let's yes. Oh yeah, we made it. Woohoo! First try too. Solid. All right. So now where are we? This feels like mostly work in progress stuff. Fair. And yeah, that's all it is. It's just work in progress stuff. We're here at Ozvalt's place, and he made a boat. So this is using, of course, a limited budget. You're only using the outdoor budget in this case. There's gonna be like limitations there. But oh, okay, I love the shape. It's like it's basic, right? But it works out really good. So you have like a bit of a mess with the planks and everything. Which helps to just make the effect look even better. Yeah, the shape is fantastic. I love it. The dragon head like really sells it. This pulls it off, man. What looks like a shelf that's down there, but it also kind of works out because it helps to kind of like shape and I guess obscure like kind of the awkwardness that might be under there. And then the house is being used as like the giant cabin of sorts. Now, how's it going to look inside, though? You know, how will things flow together? I think we are going to pull off that sort of that kind of sort of cabiny vibe, but you know, not really. Sort of pirate stuff we're looking for. You know, stuff to hang our gear, and we have. Okay, it's like a pirate lair. It's as if we went through a portal into this pirate lair. You know, never mind the fireplace that's put in here. No, they made their own like kind of like altar to the old gods, complete with like the fell pool behind it. That's cool, dude. So like it's like in this room, we'll take a look at the walls in a bit. I'm just trying to like go around here. So they built all around it, and there's even like this kind of like sneaky hidden area here too, with like a study and everything. Nice. So here we have this whole like almost like a diorama of sorts. Of like these objects that look a little bit smaller, as if it's like a diagram of something, but maybe not really. To me, it's like a diorama because you have like this tiny windmill that doesn't serve any actual purpose, but it's still pleasant to look at. Here we have one part bar, one part library of sorts, because it's like, hey, you go in, you know, person behind the counter is like, what do you want? And then you're like, I want 10 shots of whiskey, and they're like, okay, and then give you a bunch of books. Apparently. Yeah, let's go through this spot now. So we're leaving the Pirate Cove and into the Pirate's Bar. Okay, now, if this is where the people hung out to like read, this is where they came over for like food and drink and whatnot. Oh, this is cool. Well, I like this effect. We have a lot of like fire effects going. And we have this kind of little diorama of this time, you know, dragon torching a town. And here's like the town, you know, the semi-ruined town. The messed up blue got lava like coming out of the sides and everything. Oh, that's cool. This chimney, I'm sorry, this fireplace is being used as like kind of like the tower on top of a chicken coop. There's a lot of cool little effects happening here. Check out these coffin lids being used as like openings for this back kitchen area. That's hella cool. Oh, check out the burner. So we have a couple things going on here. We have a table here. We have like maybe some partial shelves. Yeah, I think there's like a partial shelf. We have this table that's being, there's a lot of pieces that went into making these open burners. We got a working sink. Oh yeah, hey, cool. And we're even using these as a thing to kind of like suck up the smoke and everything. All right, so in this place. So there's an upper level too. Oh, dude, that staircase is gnarly, and it's being used with a whole bunch of spiked barrels too, as a centerpiece. I believe this is the bathroom. Yeah, this is the bath. So it's like, here's the wash area, right? It's a public bathroom, I should say. Your washing area, you're cool, and you got 2 stalls, it looks like. And we have, ooh, check out this loo. Check out this toilet. I keep conflating like loo and toilet or whatever. Anyway, so quick seat check. Looks good. We even have like kind of platforms to set this up too. There's a lot that went in here. So we have what looks like, we have like the tub, we have a crate here, we have of course the seat and everything, which is kind of closed, and a roll of toilet paper. I can't tell what this piece is right here that's holding it up, but really well, a lot of detail that went into that. So up we go. This very, very tight, very dangerous stairwell into, how high does it? Okay. So here we have kind of a dangerous meeting area. You know, y'all are like playing games, you're doing stuff, you're having meetings, there's disagreements. There's no rails here. It's just poles right now. So if someone got mad, boom, off they go. Oh, here's what's also interesting. The stairs, they're not flushed together like we often see, but they're still fully functional. And I think that's an important distinction. You know, it's kind of an interesting style when it's done like this. But the big thing is that it still works. Oh man, and we're not even done with the punishment here. I thought it was bad when it's like, okay, when there's disagreements here, someone gets like yeeted off. No, maybe instead they get like thrown up here, where you don't have a big audience. So it's like everyone's got to cram up here if they want to see, or they might be down below. Well, they'll be like, okay, let's see if we can like catch anything that falls. But it's also very unsanitary, because what if like blood happens to get all over the place, you know? Then that's going to, it's going to be like kind of gross. Here's something that I think is very cool. Instead of platforms, they just used more beams. Beam. We're not following through, but I'm sure that like really starts eating into the budget, because now they're using these beams. But at the same time, it's what helps to create this sort of shape too, right? Otherwise it'll look like really messy. But it's a pirate cave, so of course it's gonna be messy. Yeah, and check it out, like they're even using like these beams here as well. So a lot of detail that went into this. So this is kind of like the boss's room. Boss sleeps there. I was almost thinking that was like a desk or something. It's a very low bed, just a mattress. That's all I need, good enough. Just give me some drinks, keep it warm. In case I'll throw a rocket at your face. Staircases are expensive. Oh no, they are, no doubt. But you can see like they're just pulling out all the stops. They're like putting beams all over the place as well. Beams here, beams for platforms. But yeah, the stairs, yeah, they do take up a considerable budget. I know it's been a point of feedback from players who are like, yo, Blizz, they need to, somehow lower the budget or make it so that, I love that these kind of mismatch. People want Blizzard to lower the budget or otherwise, make some sort of like fangled tech that will let me like click here and then click all the way up top, and then it just magically create a staircase for you. I mean, that sounds really complicated. It'd be very cool, but I don't know if that's something that Blizzard would agree with putting together, because people are capable of doing these on their own. So I'd say look at the budget first. But yeah, cool pirate spot. I like this place. Thanks for showing us. So we're at Sibban's place now, over on Founders Point, and it looks like we're gonna climb. Okay, short climb. Nothing too crazy. But here, we have a pretty public hangout spot where all can see the rabble below. All right, so in we go, greeted immediately with like a banquet hall of sorts. Banquet hall, bar. If anything, it's a very large, it's meant for large parties, but also kind of a vibe spot, chill spot. So maybe it's more like, kind of a private place more than like a pub or a diner of sorts. I really like the touch, the touch here with like some magic going on. Otherwise, how else do we have like all this fabulous food coming out with very little prep going on? So we're gonna chill here and read. We got nice adornments up top here. But now we're in the library with lots of things to click. I totally want to click on all those things right now. In fact, I will. Let's go. Let's see what sorts of mysteries are behind here. There are no mysteries behind here. That's the twist. Okay, we gotta close them back up. So now we're in this kind of, as I like to describe it, this kind of like transitional kind of lobby area as we go into like some pretty amazing things in the next rooms. But let's take a look at this, what looks like a smaller room first. So here we have like this kind of, this shrine of contradiction. We got this Paladin, the Holy Light book right over here. Right ahead of it though is void looking stuff. So it's like, what is going on here? Maybe it's this kind of thing where, if I'm a priest or a paladin or something like that, here I sacrifice fruit, and I'm trying to purify this thing into, well, whatever happens when you take all the void out of like an altar like this. So it could be something going on here. Now here we're entering a different sort of banquet hall. Oh, how festive. It's like the kids' table. What an interesting spread. You know, this kind of gives me that whole vibe of being at like them sushi boat places. And then here you just have like your random assortment of like other stuff to grab before you sit back down and get stuff ready. Or maybe someone's serving you. That's cool. I like how these boxes are being used, how they're being used to create this sort of illusion of it like going down and then back around again. Yeah, definitely a loungy area because you have what is, I'm not quite sure what's being, what's being communicated here. Is this like a puzzle that's being put together? Is it a diagram, a battle plan of sorts? Or is it just something to celebrate all the wagons of Azeroth? And this fireplace is really heavy too. It's almost like a diorama sort of feel because you can see here, like everything's like minified. Everything's like super miniaturized. Little table, little chairs, little scrolls, little owls to like overlook everything. And there's even a little bit more. Like I think, no. I think these tusks, I think those are a part of the fireplace, but these aren't. This fence that's being put together is kind of like a grill. I'm pretty sure those aren't. Here's the boss's table. Boss is pissed. So dude got recently killed. These dudes are like groveling at you. No, boss, it wasn't me. It was someone else, right? And then you make an example with the flaming skull. Perfect. Okay, so there's one room over there probably, and then we have what is behind this door, being flanked by dead earthen. That's not gruesome at all. So here in this bedroom, okay, this bedroom is part business too. It's a guillotine right there, right next to the bed. Oh, really cool touch with the coffin and everything. Although very interesting is that the coffin has been sitting there, unused, right? We have all these different torture devices, right? We have, here's a chair where the boss can just kind of watch all the madness go down. At first, but it's also a bedroom. Oh, there's nothing that puts me to bed more better than the screams of my victims. Even this containment cell is on fire. So let's go across this dedication of check out this other diorama. Yeah, I'll take a look at that thing on the other corner too. But so here's another diorama featuring Reptar. And what's Reptar doing? He is taking care of an egg. Oh, Mr. Snuffles is there too. It's kind of like their house. No, I'm gonna take this as like the hey, we need pets in our houses conversation. We're gonna kind of pivot to that. I want to see stuff like this. I want to see them running around all stupid. All right, hello to Ilaria and Zelatat. Let's go to the other side here and so we got just books, but we can click them, and then we go through this other shroud, and then now we have a sign that says something. Maybe this is a work in progress area, but they made it in character too, because they just put up a bunch of boxes like, oh, we intend to put out some more stuff. And we have some more minified things. I think there's like kind of a big thing that this designer is pulling out. It's like, oh, let me make all this minified stuff. It's as if their thing is like making models and stuff like that. Because here's like what we can say is like, okay, this is like, mixing paint together and all that stuff, and they're building more stuff, right? I think that's a cool thing. Sibban said, big goes small in a new world on the many places. So yeah, I think that is kind of the shtick here. I think it's a nice little theme to have here, the mini fight stuff. Now things get a little random here with the whole torture chamber back there. So I think clearly like they have issues. There's some issues to be worked out. But I do like the little exhibits that I like back here. I think they're cute. I want to see more of that actually. I want to see more like mini fight things, you know, like houses and houses and, you know, pulling off that sort of vibe. That's really cool. And yo, this place has been skinned. No, we've arrived in Pandaria. Dude, check this out. Yeah, dude, the shapes here are awesome. Look at this. Wow. They just redid the hat. The hat on the Horde hut, and now it's a Pandaren hat. Oh, if only we can color these planks too. Well, that'd be perfect. And then you would like dress it up. You put like another outline to it to like make like these kind of accent lines and stuff. That's hella good. All right, so, oh wow. So it's kind of keeping with the theme here. You know, very Pandaren, but we're kind of checking into, I don't know what. Can I like immediately go behind here and see something else? Yes, we can. So we have this little nook here for, I guess, the employees in the back. I'm gonna guess that this is kind of like a workplace. So it is kind of a washroom, bathroom kind of thing. We go around the corner. Some stuff is dressed up. Oh, it's a public bathroom, complete with stalls. Oh, I like that because he raised the doors on these. And we have the toilet. Nice and simple. Neutral with the scrolls, and it's dressed up. Nice start. Very creative. Really warm. And well lit too. Yeah. It kind of feels as if, you know, I mean that's a wall, but before that it almost looked like it was kind of outside, which is kind of neat. But we climb up into da-da-dong. Oh dude, it looks like we've entered like the shrine of whatever. That's dope. That's cool. Yeah, it definitely feels like I've entered one of like the sanctuaries and stuff. It's just a housing version of it. Oh, check out the lights that are coming down on the statue. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's good. That's really cool. Yeah, we have the elven table that's kind of used as a, kind of a Pandaren thing. It's kind of sticking to the theme and it works. You know, with a really cool tree set up. The giant fish fountain kind of thing. Actually, no, it's not a fish fountain. Oh, that's really cool. It's just a grinder, but it's being used as a kind of sort of water wheel. Yeah, so we have these like kind of this platform as well as curved stairs, a little bit of like debris. That's sort of, no, they're coins. It's a coin fountain. So people drop stuff in here and yo, we gotta clean it up. Good use of the Borealis lights. I think these are Borealis lights to act as rails. I mean, they don't work. They're not gonna do anything, but they're pretty effective. And then up top, we have actual fence posts that are used to suspend those lights. So that's pretty effective. And then up top here, there's a secret treasure chest that I'd love to try and get if I was a demon hunter. And then on the sides, there are these suspended balconies that are like adorned with more decor. Again, fills out space. Oh, and then check it out, there's trees that just bust through the wall. That's sick. That's dope. Yeah, like all sorts of things. Yeah, so like that busted wall right there, lights like shining through. Things are just kind of like grown out into it. And as we transition, you know, we have this, I'm not familiar with this piece right here, but it's being used, you know, to kind of welcome us in with like, you know, text, signage and whatnot. But that's really good use of those rocks to, you know, if we take a long look, we're like, what is that? But at a glance, like it's a really cool thing to make a sign. Yeah, there's all these little details that are going into this. And, you know, nothing's really like clashing together really. It's all very, very flush. Super tasteful. I really like how this tree is just busting through. It's so good. It's so good. Okay, so we enter here, which is probably the actual like restaurant-y area, and it's all kind of like strewn about, like slightly disorganized, but in a good way. Over here, there's like kind of like this sort of outdoor-ish fountain. And let's take a look at this kitchen real quick. So stuff's brewing, stuff's cooking. just waiting for guests to arrive. Nice, simple kitchen. Pantry's all filled up. I tend to usually see people that have like multiple pantries set up or like storage areas or whatnot. This might not be any different, but let's see what else is going on here. So here we have a kind of bedroom, or like kind of a living space, hotel room. So think of this as like this very cozy inn. Oh, we got like multiple rooms going on. One is just one you just climb up a landing. Now this is cool, dude. Slight privacy. Some drapes over there. They're just kind of rolled up right now, but the person can just bring these down to close things up, fight off like bugs, mosquitoes, or to just stay warm. Reptar is asleep in the bed. Oh, this is cool. Oh, I love how this works out. Because we have this. This tells us, yes, we're definitely outside. This is like, kind of the top of the place. Roof is just right through here. And we have this window set up to bring some extra light in. I like this. This is done really, really well. Probably a bathroom. Definitely a bathroom. Basic toilet. Cool. No seat check is necessary there. And an easy vanity setup. Vanity, sink. Right this way, though. Oh, now we have, okay, this is like more than an inn. This is like straight up like a whole living area. We have a whole canoe that's being used as a flower pot. Such simple setups, and a really good layout. I love the layout of this place because it feels normal, it feels natural. We go around, sitting area, hang stuff up, a little bit of a trophy, and then we come out here to just kind of like enjoy what's going on outside. Guests are going in, coming out, doing their thing, eating, etc. And then we go back over into another vanity area, plus tub. Ah, interesting. Jack and Jill are manning the station here. Hi, guys. Yeah, that's interesting that we have bathtub here, washroom, and then a separate bathroom over there. Let's go back over to the other side. So we go around the corner, out of this room, past the dining area. I want to make sure there's nothing that I missed here. All right. Oh, this is kind of neat. This is a whole sliding door, or at least that's what it's kind of like telling me. So this whole thing just kind of slides, and then it's slid open to reveal like another area. So this whole forge is just being used as a fireplace. Folks are chilling, hanging out. This is being used as a window, actually. Ooh, check this out. This is some sort of like, this is just the curved table. That's really good. Oh, that's very, very good. I can imagine there being difficulty with setting up all the tables to be perfectly shaped like this. So I'm sure this took a bit, but we have like this whole like diorama setup, light shining down. Tree, there's like this whole kind of hanging thing that's being dressed with a whole bunch of cushions and rug rolls that are right there, and we have like this little moon thing going on. Very good illusion. Like, whoop, like here's your little set piece right here. That's really good. And it doesn't even matter that we can see that there's like a wall or like a big stone thing behind there. Like, it's still really convincing. Oh, I love this bridge too. So, up and over we go. Such a simple thing too. Rugs, beams, platforms, fence posts. Okay, like gold-wise, it adds up. And then right here we have, a fountain that's being clipped through, and then we just have the barrel to skin over it to create like a different sort of fountain kind of vibe. Just on one side, doesn't have to be like symmetrical. Like again, like these are like these make out to be like really cool, just boom, screenshots. You can stop at certain places and be like, boom, screenshot. Really good. Kind of a sitting area to read ancient texts and all that. With a really nice centerpiece. A table that's being used as a background for it. Really good on the eyes too. I love how the colors just kind of like melt together. And right below, everything else. This is really sick. This is so good. When people sign up, I tell them to point out, hey, tell me about one thing that you really want me to like highlight. And it's this. It's definitely this. Oh, this is so cool. So much detail went into that. But funny enough, like the thing that really stands out for me is like this upper area here. I really like what happened here. Like it tells a very short story. A tree grew in, and they're like, we'll leave it. Just let it stay. It's a good vibe, right? It's a really good vibe. Yeah, thanks for showing us this place. All right, folks, we've arrived at Bigboy's place over in Founders Point. Kind of a familiar spot, but it's well lit, sets the mood. Like, check it. We got a house. We have technically a house, but it's more like we're like spelunking and crawling into a cave. So let's do kind of a run through and see if there's any like interesting terrain out here, because we're crawling through like these rocks and what have you. But right here we have like a bit of a setup. Own personal stove. Oh, made of rocks and stuff. Actually, I think it's just something that's turned onto its side and turned into it. That's pretty neat. Flank back wagons, and off we go inside. All right, as soon as we enter Bigboy's place, oh, that's dope. Yo, check this out. Like, it's like I fell through a hole, a la Neltharian's lair or something like that, and here I hit the bottom. That's dope. So it and there's like a drain hole. So it totally hits that vibe of I'm underground now, right? So I'm already in the basement. So that's a really cool way of pulling off the effect. Like, in a way, it looks kind of ratchet, right? Because it's like, okay, we have a fountain. It's kind of like twisted in this way, so like in position in such a way. And then we have some other fountain that's up here and kind of fused through. But then we keep the sliding effect. That's right down here. And then the rest of the fountain's just kind of sunk in. But it achieves this kind of easy effect. I haven't even like looked at anything. We just walked in because we're in a cave, buddy. Oh, dude, we just blasted their way in too. So check out the story that's being written here. So straight up like Ninja Turtles or whatever, like Shredder just kind of busted in, popped up, and like, haha, this is my land now, something like that. So here's the entrance. Here is just what looks like a small octagonal room, and then we proceed into like this house area, and then into like this kind of like raised cave area. So that looks like an empty stairwell. A lot going on. This is gonna be crazy. This already feels like wild. Let's see what's in here. So first off, we have this wild bar. Check out the grill. Yeah, this is a master's grill right here, dude. Straight up fences being used as the front of the grill. Here is, it's one of those kind of like standing fireplace bonfire kind of things from the trolls, I believe. It's just been like supersized and turned into, this massive grill. And we have the illusion back here of more of it happening. Like, this grill will kill people. This is not enough of a vent. But really well done. We have like a weapon rack that's been kind of flipped, a crate that's been flipped, another crate that's right there. I'm not entirely sure where these beams came from. I mean, they could have used normal beams too, but whatever it is, it's really cool. Loving this whole centerpiece by taking. Okay, here's what they did. They took this grill. Actually, I'm not quite sure what happened here. So I believe this is like normally a half table. I think it's been flipped upside down, actually. I think this is a Pandoran grill table, but flipped upside down, and kind of clipped. And they wanted to create like a not complete circle, because otherwise it's a half circle, and then you would close it off. So here they just kind of shaped it differently. That's pretty well done. So here is the full-on pantry. Plus, oh, that's so smart. That's so smart. We got a little circulator sort of device down there for all the wine. Really, really creative. So here we've got kind of the icebox. That's what I'm going to call it. For all extra meats and fruitses and takeout. Real good. Real good. And the way that it's lit up too. That's a nice touch. So let's take a look at the secret spot. So it looks like there's an elevation to climb too. Oh boy. So it's more like a storage area. Let me close this spot off. Oh, and there's a thing right there too. Woo. Ooh, and ooh, check out the grand toilet right over here. Why is it behind the shroud and a secret door? I don't know. Yeah, because you have to take a secret door, go around here. It's a lot of effort to get to this loo, but it's just that. Well, okay, you do have a place to rinse off. Oh, and they use the tub. Huh. Interesting. Again, lots of good creativity used here. So this is very elaborate. Drum being used as the tank. We have a couple of tables clipped through to create the effect of the seat. We have the running water. It's running really fierce. It's almost like a bidet sort of thing. We got the chain pull, and the seat check is good. Wow. If there was a toilet tournament, this would be really high up there. Be sure to have food. Oh, man. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm not going to say it's a minus point in this fake toilet tournament, but that is kind of gross. I'll climb up there later. I want to see what's in here first. So we're in a bedroom now. So we're still in like kind of a secret area. No other openings here. Oh, we got all sorts of cool stuff happening here though. So we got workbench. Jack and Jillo up there hanging out, doing their thing. Oh, and check it out. It's as if one of the projects that they're working on is just like building like little tiny miniatures. Yeah, because here we go. Here's some of the collection. Got a couple chairs here and there. One in a drawer over there. Of course, we got our gaming rig. Hell yeah, with Illyria to be something to stare at. We got shots right on the side. We got takeout on the side. Oh, we got hella junk. Damn, bruh. You know, we've seen this rig style a number of times. Oh, this looks like a damn near CRT that he got set up. Ooh, that's crazy. That's not gonna fit on. Yeah, that's gonna need a much heavier base than that, because yo, a CRT that big, that's gonna be at least 100-something pounds. But you do have the lit screen, got the wireless mouse and keyboard. Okay, so what's their take on it? So here, okay, multiple things are being done here. So we have, yeah, it's really hot still. So kind of a rack that's being used here. Extra buttons, I suppose. I'm not entirely sure what's being used for the mouse here. It's like the bottom base of something, or at least it's maybe a shelf that's kind of clipped a little bit, so we only see like some of the feet. The gaming chair is just a little bit raised, nothing too crazy. No wheels though. Cool gaming cave. And pool table. So I'll check it out. So instead of holes in this case, they decided to just set up baskets to just catch the balls. All right, so we have the boss's bed with the Nixia's drool dripping around on their face. I'm sure that's really pleasant. Hopefully it's cleaned up. We got the war table being used as an end table instead. Casual Warcraft stuff. We've got booksies. Oh, we've got a tub right over here too. That's right, because the toilet that we looked at didn't have its own tub. But here, yo, this ain't playing around. Heated tub direct from the source, right? And and check this out. Multiple trellis pieces are being used as a used privacy space. I like this because it has, because this gives it a sort of different personality to it. Let's continue exploring this kind of upper area now, and we're still technically in a secret place. So now we have this other secret place that is a mystery. Actually, what happens if I clip that? Will I like totally like screw things over. I kind of want to click it. This might be a mistake, but I'm going to do it anyway. Okay, so now, oh boy, I've broke the system. Well, I've entered a strange dystopia now. Well, now this is exploring. Oh boy. Oh no. Nope. Never mind. We're back in the real world. Real world. Because remember, we are on the first floor. It just gave us the illusion that we've sunk into a cave. Okay, so he's telling me go that way instead, doofus. Let's go. Yeah, we'll climb up that in just a bit. Oh, dude, tell me this is like a garage or something like that. We'll go through that in a bit. But first, let's see what is right here. Here we have, ooh, a big storehouse with which to hold on to lots of takeout. Lots of takeout. Damn. Okay, this dude knows how to live. He's like stocked up for Armageddon, pretty much. Why he's storing a coffin? I don't know. Is it an empty coffin? I also don't know. All right, but now, let's see what's going on in here. Ah, we have another big secret. So here is, I think that's a chair that's upside down, or that's tilted to one side. Oh, he opened this. Whoa! What the hell is this? So if I go out there, will I melt? Am I going to take damage? He has the sun. My God. Wow. Okay. What's happening here? Like, is it multiple shaman balls? Because, I mean, it could be. Good God, man. This is so dope. We have this huge kind of like generator sort of thing happening. Oh, man. Oh, this is so dope. So we have all these different weapon racks that line up the walls and the floors, apparently. We have some demon huntery stuff that's kind of being used as, I don't know, energy dampeners for the sub-matrix thing, you know, techno jargon, whatever. He captured the sun. That's excellent. That is excellent. This is blindingly good. So here's the full glow. So when you try to avoid some of the glow, it does appear as if it's just a whole bunch of them smashed together. This is so cool, dude. Oh man. It's they did a really good job with like setting up the presentation here. So like where's the door at? So okay. So yeah, check it. Like there's two doors that they set up. So he had to so I think he wanted to present it himself. So he did the clicking for me, right? It's like bah, 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 and then boom, it just opens up and then boom, the sun. Awesome. So awesome. I gotta take screenshots of this one. That's for sure. That's so cool. All right. So let's head on up. Oh, I didn't realize that those had physics to them too. That's neat. So we climb up into, is this a house now? Is this another thing? Ooh. Okay, it's partially open? Okay, that was weird. Why did it only partially open? Oh, this takes you out. This is the actual door. Oh. Okay, so I think this was, I think this is the end. So here's the actual, how interesting. You know, I mean, this is the actual exit of the house, but then, you know, you're kind of forced into the entryway, which is like right here. But that works out, you know. What a cool place. Oh man, I want to see like what happens later in like this, you know, when we go through the secret spot, when we go to like the upstairs area. That's going to be really neat. It goes to show that there is just no shortage of imagination with what players are capable of when they just start playing with things. Now, we've seen some repeats, right? I've seen multiple variations of a billiard / pool table, different variants of a gaming rig and setup, but lots of surprises here with this particular one. Like here, the different kind of privacy screen that was set up here, different kind of toilet. I thought that was a really unique use of parts. The quarter, the 3/4 table, again with the grill. The great story that's being told with the drill here, and then of course the freaking sun. Every day is awesome. These have been, you know, as usual, quite exceptional. So thank you for showing me your place. So where we are doesn't matter much. We just happen to be at this house. We're just gonna go in and then we'll see what happens. All right. So she says, champion, I'm so very glad to see you here under better I'm so glad to see you here under better circumstances. Welcome to the Sindari Academy, where I humbly serve as its Grand Magister. Please pardon the emptiness inside. We've removed everything on the terrain for future renovation. We'll make our building feel more magical and elegant. Materials are set to arrive on January 20th, of course. I called you here today to discuss a delicate matter. Let's convene in my office. Though, on the way, it'd be a great opportunity to show you around while the students are on a field trip. Oh, so it is empty. So as soon as we come in, so this is supposed to be an academy kind of vibe. So we go in and we're immediately be like, all right, come down, sit down, eat. There's plenty of stuff to go around. All right. A little garden set up on the side. Very blood elven-y. I mean, after all, Sindari Academy, right? Let's go around this corner here for a seating area with which student can study, take a look at stuff, talk smack, gossip, of course. As we go in, okay, I think we're going to follow her in there. All right, here are the students' personal quarters. I remember fondly my time spent sharing a space with my fellow comrades all those years ago. To think I truly believed our Grand Magister didn't notice us chatting together past curfew. Oh, the naivete of youth. Dude, these first students, these guys got nice beds. Yo. Very nice beds. I mean, look at that. $5,000, $5,000, $5,000, $25,000 just for beds. That's wild. I guess that's what happens when when everything about your race is like gold and red and stuff. I like how she's so polite. She's opening the door for me. Our lavatory is equipped with both a shower and a healed bath. I'll give you some privacy while you use your facilities. I heard you like to test the... Yeah, you're right. So, we got a hot tub. Hell yeah. Boom, boom, boom. We got a standing shower. That's how I'm going to look at it. We have a standing magical shower. Very cool. And then, of course, we've got the potty. All right. Good seating. Good seating. Very comfortable. We wash ourselves up, and then off we go. Moving on. I'll keep the smell out. Our academy comes with its own font of arcane energy. It allows our students to be at maximum capacity whenever attempting magical exercises. Also, they can just sit on here and and they keep getting their stuff back. It's pretty good when you're handling like horde sorts of stuff. All right, and this is our main classroom. Here, students may learn about the history of magic, leyline geometry, mana addiction control, sun wall stabilization theory, and much more. Oh, that's a good vibe. I like this. Giant carpet. Turned on its side. Everyone loves to learn about Gilneas and the lecturer's desk. As for why there's fire over there, I'm not sure, but... All right, next to our in-house forge. Oh, okay, in-house forge is our practice range. Here, they're taught counterspell application, controlled mana channeling, and even how to summon their very first familiar. They can also use the space to practice outside of class hours, of course. So, good vibes with being anti-troll, anti-Xalatath, and fel stuff. All right. This is a cool lecture spot. Very tight in the space, but filled out with like all the necessary things to create a vibe. All right, this room is where we dabble in more controversial magic. Though our main focus at the Academy is towards the arts of the arcane, knowing all magic allows our alumni to shine on the battlefield, sometimes literally. All right, so now rocky stuff. What's going on here? All right, Druidism is one of the oldest types of magic practiced on Azeroth. Thanks to our resident Druid professor, our student can use this space to immerse ourselves in the magic of Illusion for only an additional 1.5 million gold per academic term. Damn, buddy. Back through. So, okay. This is the other side of the Fell classroom. Ooh, naturey. Our grand variety of plants and potions allow our students to create our laboratory to create powerful potions, to either aid a friend or to destroy a foe. Oh, this is a cool, simple setup of, you know, like, again, classroom vibes. People are standing up, doing experiments and all that stuff, trying things out. Nice little central decor in the middle. Place to lock your phones. You need to do that. All right, and this is what remains of our library. I can already hear you ask where all the books are. Well, I'm asking myself the same question. They're in the auction house. They are definitely in the auction house. One of our students thought it'd be funny to teleport all of our books to another plane of existence. The problem, he doesn't recall which one. It'll be a while before I see the end of that one. Oh boy. What a maze. And finally, her office. Woo-woo. Yeah, once again, very tight space. Bit of a waiting area. And in we go. And have a seat. Sure. Seat check is good. Okay. Now you see, one of my previous students, Lilith, always had a strong curiosity towards fell magic. Though not necessarily bound on its own, let's say his motivation was less than benevolent. It's come across to my attention that he recently acquired an object of great power. I'll be honest, I'm afraid he's close to crossing a line he will not be able to return from. The world does not need another Kel'Thuzad. After searching for some time, I've finally been able to locate him. Follow me, I will show you. Oh, that easy, huh? So beyond all of this faculty-related stuff. Cool. Using this magical map, I found him to be hiding at this location. I ask if you, champion, please go to him and stop his madness before it's too late. He ignored my warnings for so long, perhaps seeing a new face will shake him up a bit. Before you depart, a little something you should know. I've sent for a friend of mine to assist you in this endeavor. He's no sorcerer, but his muscles do compensate for his lack of cognitive aptitudes, I should say. His name is Moonbook. He'll be waiting for you at the location. Now make haste, champion. Time is of the essence. I must leave you. Oh, she's just gone. Okay. So her office also includes a bedroom. Ain't that nice? All right. So I think I'm supposed to go to the next part or go to the other area. All right. So lack of cognitive aptitudes. Okay. So, all right. So he says, "Oh, hello. You must be the one Sandian mentioned. I've been waiting for you. This is the house she mentioned. It looks abandoned. Let's go inside. If there's danger, I will lead the battle. Our enemies will cower at the sight of my strength." Okay. Okay. Alright, it seems someone sacked the place, but the fire is still on. We must not be alone. Be on the lookout. Alright. I guess I should have my stuff out too. Okay, place looks pretty disheveled. Stuff's kind of thrown around. Looks like the place has been tossed. It seems they blasted the wall to access some sort of cave behind. The loo was obliterated in the process. What a shame. Not the loo! No! How do we potty? Okay, so now, oh boy. Okay, so now we're going into this cavey area. Oh boy. Coffins. Luckily, with the size of my muscles, I don't fit in any of these. You, though, well, I'm not going in there. You're crazy. It seems we're at a crossroad. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Pick the left for the horde. Let's go. Yeah, well, of course we're going to go left. That's like the rule. If anyone dares to take me on a narrative journey and makes me go left, or makes me go right, that's not going to happen. Okay, the way is blocked. I could destroy the barrier, but let's try the other way before it comes to this. I wouldn't want you to become jealous of my strength. Oh, now we have to go right? Oh, that's criminal. All right. So now we're climbing. See, what sucks is that what's funny is that the whole narrative journey, it's like throwing off all my sense of orientation. Okay, I wouldn't want to be stuck in there. Nope. So we're going up a spiral elevation of cave stuff. God, this is so well done. And kind of hastily put together, almost. Alright, this opening is too small, champion. I can't follow you further. Please join me outside once you're finished with Lilith. Great. So I do like a drop down kind of thing? Oh, no. It's still like a climb. So, and a door. Ha! Dun dun dun. So now I entered a den of sorts. Alright. So what's going on here? We got a war table. Stuff is being planned. Things are suspiciously empty. No food. No loo. Wait, what's through here? It is? Oh, yeah, it is. Where is it? Oh, no, it's an outhouse. Okay, that's good enough. So the house has not been fully abandoned. There's still things that remain. Oh, okay, there is like some kitchen-y stuff. Damn, and they just, threw this house together like real fast? Sheesh. That's crazy. We had this whole elven vibe earlier, and yeah, now it's just something totally different. Okay. Little transition. Bit of a bedroom sort of thing going on. Okay. So we're still kind of investigating like what's going on. Or where to find this Lilith person. But I'm gonna guess they're behind this magic nope, not that one. This one. This magic nope, not that one either. This magic door. Okay, maybe not. There we go. Ooh, it's a drop down. Oh, dude. So that means I go down here. There's no turning back. Right? Once I cross this threshold, it's game time. Huh. Ha! I suspected Sandian would send someone eventually. She's always been jealous of the power I wield, after all, of the knowledge I dared to pursue. People like her are afraid to look for answers. They prefer to stay confined to the small world they know. But the world is much bigger, and my curiosity knows no bound. I suppose you have come here to steal something from me. An artifact of great power that costed me much to retrieve. And you have a cute little tent. That's adorable. Yay. We can't duel, fuck. Okay, we fighting you in? So we duel. Alright? We knocked fists, and here we go. It seems I've underestimated you. Very well. Take your prize. Give it to your master. Now begone. I need to gather my thoughts and reflect. You're giving me something. A strange crystal. Dang, dang, dang. I hope I don't have to keep this for a whole week. There was supposed to be like this kind of like back and forth thing. Fighty. And yeah, that unfortunately, I did not have that on. I should have had that on. So go outside. Okay. All right. I assume things went your way as you're standing here. I'll take the crystal and bring it to Sandy on your behalf. Don't worry. I'll give you some small parts of the credits. Okay. Otherwise, I'll end up selling the darn thing. Unless I'm giving it to the enemy right now. That'd be kind of lame. So farewell. I'm sure Sandra will call for you once she knows what we're up against. With this crystal, stay alert. Do. I believe that's the end of the quest line, right? All right, welcome one and all to Wesdormu's place, and already, damn, we are seeing a mansion of sorts. Check it out, dudes. So here we are, Founder's Point. It's kind of funny because I'm blessed. I'm able to see a lot of people's houses, and this has been arguably the most popular plot for the Alliance. And it's cool being able to see like all sorts of different variations. And this time around, we got a whole mansion to take a look at. So check it out. Like, so here's the house right here in the middle. And it's like super sandwiched by all these gazebos that have been set up. We've seen different, so this is the first time I've seen variations of different gazebos that are put in. So I believe these are like these are beds. Oh, that's so smart. That is so smart. So these are just beds that are turned over and put in as crazy looking windows. That's really good. Yeah, so you can see back here how the illusion's set up. You just have all these different platforms that are set up, and never mind the clipping, no big deal. As long as it's tastefully done, then that works out. Really neat, very bulky. You know, so we have it here on either side. Sorry for the camera stuff. And there's, oh, dude, that little fawn is just flipping out. They're excited to be here too. Right on. Yeah, because otherwise it feels natural, feels kind of a little bit minimalist. You know, just a rock path that leads up out to the dock or into the house. All right, so coming in, I'm expecting like a really large place, but let's see how it works out. So we come into this already like big open area. It's a big open area, but it's being closed off with different methods. So like that's kind of sort of fenced off, you know, different sort of barrier to create this separation. So I'll go left as usual first. So this is all like a large room that's being carved into different spaces. So here we are in this kind of dining / kitchen area. Hello to Mr. Snuffles. And we have this cool little presentation of a caravan sort of thing with stuff inside. Oh, and there's Reptar up top looking out for danger. Haha. Eating area comprised of 2 tables plus, oh, I look how this is done. Because you have the 2 tables and it's being, you know, not really clipped, but it's just close enough for it to like kind of kiss and look like as if it's one piece. And then they just use some other objects to close it off. And, and here we have, I forgot what tablet this is. I forgot who this represents, but well, it represents someone, but I can tell. Like you have like these different things that are being put together. Oh, that's interesting. So like the tops of these pickaxes are actually coffins set up, right? They're just kind of tilted in. And then the rest of these are just beams. At first I thought it was just like multiple beams, but then that's, you know, this is another way to do it. It's pretty good. It's kind of interesting having this place being, you know, sort of closed off, but sort of not. Ah, and dedicated to drink, we have Illyrian Turelian. Awesome. All right, what's going on here? So with this trellis, so it's just kind of a wall of green that's being set up. You know, we have the seedling there hanging out under, over the trellis over there. Fishies. And another nice little green, little set of green. Through here, we enter this library sort of area. So, and again, it's like fenced off, so we can like see so we can see kind of what's going on outside. Actually, okay, we weren't supposed to walk through. Let's try it again. All right. All right, so it's over here again. I'll just try not to walk through that this time. And here, it almost looks like a classroom of sorts, like a lecture hall. We have all sorts of class representation here. A bunch of bookshelves. We'll see which one of these are like secrets or whatnot. But wow, really good, really well done. I wonder if I've seen this done a number of times now, where you put a secret. You put the little Kirin Tor thing behind where a secret is, which is kind of helpful actually. That's very helpful. This does have a classroom kind of vibe. Okay, we'll click on that one, but I don't see if there's. All of these are legit bookshelves. Holy cow. That's a lot of gold, or a lot of resonant crystals that went into these, dude. Jealous. But let's see what's going on behind here now. Behind here, behind the secrets is rock stuff. So we're in this kind of this octagon room. But what do we have here? Well, all these natural things happening, and it's a theater. Oh, snap. Oh, that's good. Ooh, I want to sit down. Here, I'll take the nosebleeds all the way up top here. That's sick. Oh, that's good. That's good. There's like a big old tent behind that. That's being phased all the way through. That's really neat. It's this whole low amphitheater setup. Wow. Something is allowing this whole, this whole structure to be phased through. That's really good. Smart, really smart. I like this. Oh man, very impressive. No benches here. It's all, well, except up top here. But all individual seats, because that's how it is these days. These days, you can just reserve your own seats at the theaters. That way, no one's taking your stuff. You got exits on both sides. Very cool. I like the way that we're lit into this too. You know, because here we have, it's so natural looking. It looks really good. All we're missing is a trash can to throw out our stuff as soon as we're done in the theater. How interesting that it happens to be behind this bookshelf that kind of like has a sort of like a classroomy vibe. All right, what else are we going to look at in this one room? So let's look at this bar area. So outside's the bar. Chilling, we have our work area, work access to do our business, which is mostly to make drinks. And there's a couple fixings of food to have. A little bit of dim sum right over there. Lots of little things to eat. And then back here is the actual prep area. Complete with mugs, all the basic fixins. There's some soup chilling over there. And look at, oh, how tasteful. Not just dishes, but they're washing veggies too. So now we're going into what looks like the more formal dining area where food is being prepped. But also some gaming stuff too. Very vibey. And of course, Christmas tree. Lots of little lanterns and pillows set up. Again, the very popular topper is right over there. Nice. Oh, and then I think that's a stool. Okay, not really a stool, but it's some sort of shape to create, the trunk of the tree. We're at Zydea's place, back over in Founder's Point, and we are welcomed with a really cozy, very nice, very natural looking setup. No gimmicks, no crazy stuff. No gear sticking out, at least not yet. You know, usually when it comes to this sort of thing, like we see suddenly Demon Hunter stuff or suddenly dungeon. This is pretty cool though. Now that's not their trails, but this is theirs. But the centerpiece of this outdoor yard, Pandoran stuff, and the one cherry tree. Here's the reminder that future cherry trees are going to come from the in-game shop, and you can direct your ire towards that bit of commentary. Welcome to Night Elf Place. Very Night Elf Place. How do we relax? On the couch, chilling right here, as folks come in. Hey, what's up? Hey, how's it going? Oh, what's on the other side here? Treasures. Okay, we gotta see what's treasures going on here too. We have a cool centerpiece right here. Upside down well, to give, you know, this is really cool. I like how well this ends up being lit. It's a cool centerpiece. So here I have a couple of trophies to lay down. A little bit of celebration of what have been. No, people are so good at planter boxes. When I tried doing it, disaster. Total disaster. Actually, let's see what's in here first. Oh, snap. Suddenly waterfall. Now, this is a toilet. I know it's not, but I'm just going to say it. This is a toilet. Dude, so well lit, constantly running water, keeps things clean. Perfect. What a vibe, though. I like it. It's small. It's, you know, minimal, but there's a lot of things that went into it to put this together. I love this glow, though. Ooh. The study, loungy, reading. No, it's a bedroom, too. It's a double bedroom. Oh, and oh, dude, check this out. It's like sunset outside. Oh, dude, the glow is great. Yo, and it's interesting because the glow happens to, it looks as if it's like hitting other parts and then reflecting back, I'm sorry, and it's hitting everything else because it's changing the whole color tone of like everything else here. I don't know if there's other stuff being done, and maybe it's these other lights that are like helping with it, but I can't tell. Who cares? This looks sick. I mean, you don't want to have a couch here because you have a couch here, then the sun's blasting you in the face, and then you go blind. You know, that's not good. But oh, this is really neat. So like some object here is being used, usually a pillow, or a rug, to create you know, the yellow sun there. That's really neat. And this bed is huge. I call this the sunset room. There we go. And there happens to be stairs because this is actually a stairwell room. Yeah, let's not forget that. So let's go with the climb. I gotta say this is very unsafe because there's no center to it. there's no like bar and whatnot, or no rails, I should say. But here on the second level. Oh, very interesting. No rails here either. Oh, very risky. Very risky. But here, oh man, check this out. It's all foresty up top. We don't need no roof. We got grass. We got tons and tons of grass. I like how it's hanging. It feels pretty natural. For void stuff. So we got void stuff happening here. That's but I guess the plants and whatnot, they're holding it back. Oh god, just imagining like actually doing the work here. You're like going up, you know, like, you know, planting everything in. Oh boy. Hello to the rocks. And now we're going through the center entrance into a little bit of dark stuff, some demon hunter stuff going on over there. A very suspicious bookcase that leads us to some blood elvy stuff. Oh, okay. It's kind of like a library. Bit of class celebration for demon hunters and death knights, it looks like. No secret shelves here, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, yeah, there is. Oh, but don't lead nowhere. Okay. What about this one? Surprise! Nope, none there either. Oh, what about the one in the center? Oh, it's a vault. Haha. With a special thing inside. Okay, that closes it up. No, back here. That's neat. But what's inside? Gold. Just gold. All right, so let's go through the curtain on the other side here. Hello to Zaltath. Hi. And now we're at the dining room. Oh, dude, here's the door thing again. Woohoo, we can walk through. Sick. You know, a very modest kitchen area. Stuff to cook with. And stuff to cook. Let's make the climb out. You know, while the folks downstairs are eating. What other business are we up to? Oh, okay. We'll look at that thing in just a bit. But let's go up these stairs first and see what's at the center here. Okay. Very relaxing nook. Should be warm up here since we're at the top of the ceiling and someone's dead. Oh, it's the master of the house and they're dead. Oh, crap. See, I told you there's a twist. There's always a twist. Okay, so the master of the house is dead. Or at least they're still moving. Undead. We're fine there. I love the colors here. These contrasting colors are pretty cool. But here, okay, now I want to take a look. Oh, and the colors match. Wait, hold on. Okay, well, trust, we're going to go to that window in a bit. But we have what's interestingly like this kind of like, it's a fenced off fireplace. Oh, and it's pulling off the vibes of like drying stuff. Oh, that's smart. I've been feeling these close up and they trap wary travelers that might be going through here. Just in case. Otherwise, planning is happening. But also, now we have the moonlit room. Do we have a moon here? That's okay. It would be kind of weird to have the moon right there, and then one floor below, we have like the sunset room. But it's okay, you know, because magic and all that. I like this one. It doesn't quite glow the same way as the sunset room does, but it tries to. And I think it still pulls it off pretty decently. Oh, crazy how it gets like really bright from this angle. And then it kind of dims there, but then we can see the angle like, you know, it's much more prominent from like the side here, which makes it look even cool. Okay, are they sneaking around? They're trying to sneak around. Very well, you weirdo. Let's go up these stairs. Oh, see, I told you, there's always a twist. The fell stuff, we found it. So all the poisony things are happening here. I'm going to keep my back right here. All the poisony things are happening here. Okay, so shenanigans are happening. Oh, ooh. So there's mischief going on in this house. Lots of mysterious things are happening because the sun sets on the first floor. The moon is out on the second floor. And we got like, you know, undead stuff happening wherever.